Secure transmission established. This is Keeper. We may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
I'm ready, sir. What's the assignment?
In short, subversion. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nemro the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nemro to supply the Empire.
Give me background. What are we working from?
Jaguna is an industrial town, and Nemro runs most of the industry. The Hutt supplies weapons, drugs, and raw materials, but not to us. We believe Nemro has been reluctant to lose Republic customers by publicly siding with the Empire. It's time he overcame this reluctance.
You're absolutely right.
We need to know what Nemro and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nemro clan's inner circle. You require a cover identity. One of our contacts, an alien named Jig, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
How do I find him?
Jig will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate him, take what he offers, then report to me.
Consider it done.
Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts. Others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find Jig and report back to me. Keep her out.
What's going on, everyone out there on the internet? My name's Noviek, and welcome to the Imperial Agent playthrough. Now, it's... I think that's the 4th time I've tried playing the Imperial Agents, and I really have no other excuse than the fact that, like, the other playthroughs never did as well as I wanted them to do. But now that I'm not really concerned about it anymore, I'm just gonna go ahead and play through with this character and just do the same thing I'm doing with the Jedi Knight and the Sith Warrior, and that's just no seasons or anything like that, and it'll make things a lot more smooth for me. This character's a little bit different, though, because I am already level 10 with this character. How did I get to level 10? I did the side quests that were in here, and I fought a lot of the enemies just all throughout Hutta, until I leveled up to level 10. So, there you go with that one. So I went with Operative on this one. This one does stealth. That's what the Operative does. However, I'm doing a new thing here, where I'm trying my best not to click abilities. I'm trying really hard not to click, use my mouse to click abilities. I want to use key bindings and such, because I feel like the way this character moves should be really fast and whatnot, so I'll go invisible, I'll do that, do a little bit of that, you know, stuff like that. And it's just the way the game, or the character plays, that I just want to use key bindings. Not that it's a big deal, it's still going to be played almost the same way, but I'll be utilizing stealth a lot more often. How is this character going to play? I honestly don't know how I'm going to play this character. Oops, I just almost knocked over my water bottle. I have no idea how I'm going to play this character roleplay-wise. However, I'll come up with that during this episode, so let's talk to Jig and get started, shall we?
I'm listening. Continue.
Vataranai angomis akananorm alas protas era. Gratai aptikte iruprit vertini savasia salvebe kaigis.
This sounds easy, Jig. What's the catch?
Fluxtajai pami rasticad. Adra vimos brandimus prostis cad atveretag. Vataranai angomis akananorm alas protas era.
What kind of interference?
Acrodonomales, smogas total gisbabo apiatai. Gratai aptikte, iruprit vertini savasia salvebe kaigis.
Let's make this fast and quiet, then.
Acrodonomales, smogas total gisbabo apiatai. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
Now, what I think I want to do with this character, because obviously he's an Imperial agent, he chose this life, he probably really enjoys being an agent, you know, stealth and fighting the enemies of the Empire, the way he does. But I want him to feel more professional, if it makes any sense. I don't know. Like, you know, the way you'd see probably in agents, and then with a few people, maybe go, I don't know, not soft, but like not keep that bravado or whatever it is. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing with this character yet. Light side, dark side, probably neutral with this character, and we'll see what I decide is in this character's best interest. I have no background plan for him either. It's literally just, I don't know, it is what it is, you know? Let's try a little snipe. I don't use this gun too often. It's funny, I'm just gonna keep running around for a second. The agents, I just hit level 11. The agent actually uses a lot of melee abilities, or not the agent, sorry, the operative, because the sniper obviously uses more of the sniper abilities. The operative uses a lot of melee abilities, and it's a healer class as well. However, I'm doing the DPS spec concealment, so, I mean, there's that. Not that it really matters too much, but people tend to ask, and I thought I'd answer before people get to ask. This gear is what he's going to be wearing throughout the entirety of the story. As far as I know, I really like the way the gear looks. Maybe a color change later on. I'm not sure. I've only ever completed the first chapter, so I don't know how the story actually goes, so I'm really anxious to see how that unfolds. You know what I mean? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That was definitely not what I meant to do. Whoops. I forgot my key bindings for a second. That's right. Shift R is what I use to stun people. H is what I use to go invisible. G is the button I use to essentially stab people from behind. That's the button I was looking for. I was trying to stab that guy, and then the scroll wheel, if I press that down, it does that cool ability. I'm probably not going to be using the main attack or even the grenade that much, really. Okay, maybe the grenade a little bit more frequently, but you'll be seeing me use the melee abilities far more frequently. Just because, I mean, I don't know, they're really powerful. So that's just how the combat's gonna go, and it's weird because he has a gun, but like, I don't know, he uses the he uses the knife more often. Sorry. I always over-explain things for the first episode of the series, so that's just how it goes.
Sio taisek la prasma era. Padra vimos brandimus prostis cad adveretag.
What exactly are these gifts?
Gratai apticte irprit vertini savasia sa vebe caegis. Vataranai angomis acananoam alas protas era.
Jig, from this point forward, operational security will be at a premium. You will not contact us from this terminal again.
Smal sio popudus mana ira padare mananan kali.
I understand you corrected Jig's mishandling of the situation, Agent. We'll now proceed.
Acknowledged and understood.
Your next task is to access Nemro's inner circle. Present yourself to the hut as a fellow gangster, the Red Blade, and offer him Jig's gifts. One of the gifts is implanted with a listening device, which we will use to monitor conversations within Nemro's palace.
Are you listening for something specific?
At this juncture, our primary goal is to find weaknesses in Nemro's organization. Even if the Hutt won't join us, we might influence his lieutenants. Talk to Nemro and his men. Determine who we can turn and how we can sway them. We will be listening.
I'll be back once I learn anything.
Be careful what you say. And lose the accent. When you're in the Hutt Palace, you're no longer an Imperial. Contact me from the cantina once Nemro has his presence. Keep her out.
Sir, yes, sir. Alright, is this better? No, this. Nope, it's not better. Okay. Alright, so he's already got a, a mount and everything figured out for him. Actually, it's the same mount as the Jedi Knight, for the time being. I'll find a different one for him. I'm actually looking for one specifically. It's the what is it? Which one is it? It's the one that you get in the Explorer pack. It is this one. I want to get this one for him, the Cone Sayer motorcycle, because that'd just be so cool to have. But that's like 45, 75, something like that, something million on the GTN. And that's where I get most of my stuff, so it's not very likely that I'll be getting it there. So unless I get it in packs, it's probably not going to happen. You know what I think I'll do is Wayne, my character, Zelto. I don't know why I named him Zelto. I couldn't come up with a name, so I just gave him one. What I think I'll do is I'll give him, or make it so that he's professional with, like, contacts and, like, the higher-ups, but, like, everyone else he's gonna be, like, pretty casual with. Pretty cash, you know? I think that's how I'm gonna make this character play. I guess we'll just see.
The pirate's on his way. Security droids say he's armed, but he won't be trouble.
Let's hope not. Here he is now.
I'll go tell the boss.
This is Carol's. Tell the throne room that the blades arrived. When Nemro shows, stay at least 5 meters back and don't come up unless you're called. One wrong move, and you're a pile of ash.
I understand. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Just going over the rules. You've got a reputation, and we don't want any problems. Allow me to present Nemro the Hutt, the illustrious crime king of Jiguna.
Kutsinanchie Jatongi ma Kechu. Chiliska tanana ime chaijo ronchika. Dodi buna buna manchika bog nonis nemo.
Trinkets, great Nemro, nothing more.
Kavadompa stupa makinsarika.
Not bad. Nemro, the idols here are real orodium. The cloth looks like...
Manama asha picho. Kipuna malituta odmishka kabano tasema. Ki ubakiri wata bangi danko batoga wata.
I'm very grateful. You got quite a place here.
Haiji banara. Gubajiji. Goting. Noli makichisa.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Conchuta. Kasu yali koira. Tokanti kong.
Looks like your audience with Nemro is over. You'll have to forgive the interruption. I've been working for that Hutt since he killed my gang when I was 13. Trust me, you can't talk to him when he's like this.
Seems like your boss has some temper. Why stay with him?
Because Nemro's got power and smarts, along with his temper. I like things a little more orderly than he does, but I don't complain. We're having trouble with the Fathra clan, and it's getting to all of us. Fathra's out of line, but the Hutt cartel hasn't bothered to interfere.
So it's a business dispute. What are you feuding over?
Everything. The mines, the factories, the slaving operations. Now look, I need to work up new plans with security, and keep an eye on Tothelsjan to keep him from suggesting anything stupid. In the meantime, you're a guest, and you've got our permission to do business here. You got the run of the palace, so I'll see you around.
Alright. Alright. Looks like we'll go to our new... I almost said zoo. I don't know why I almost said zoo, but I almost said zoo. Our new room. It looks like my water bottle is making things echo. Because I can hear that. I don't know if you guys can, but I definitely can. So. Let me move that real quick. Oh, okay, so now we gotta take care of the surveillance thing. It's been a while since I played this. So, like, I'm trying to approach all of this with a fresh, new look on things, you know what I mean? Because I know I've heard a lot about the Imperial Agent, as it's allegedly the best story the game has to offer. So I want to experience that for sure. And for whatever reason, I just can't talk properly today. It probably has something to do with the fact that, like, half of my face is really swollen today. And that's just because of my wisdom teeth. Because they're growing in straight, so there's really no reason to pull them out. So, when they decide to come in on certain days, my jaw gets pretty swollen. So that kind of sucks, but the show must go on. Or I guess begin in this instance.
Well done, Agent. The listening device is working perfectly, and Nemro can keep no more secrets from us. Imperial intelligence has determined that Nemro's human lieutenant, Carlos Jarvis, is the weak link in his operation. You're going to twist the man until he serves us.
He won't be any trouble to manipulate.
Unfortunately, Carroll's is on the verge of disfavor with Nemro, while the Twi'lek Lieutenant Taflajan, I believe, is Nemro's rising star. I want you to go to Carroll's and offer your services as the Red Blade. Do whatever is required to bring Carroll's glory in Nemro's eyes.
What does Nemro have against Carroll's?
Carroll's work has been suffering due to the interference of the Fothra clan. Nemro finds that an unacceptable excuse for failure. One other thing, Agent. This operation of ours has drawn the attention of a member of the Dark Council, Darth Jadus himself. The Council's authority is second only to that of the Emperor. It's a rare honor for an intelligence operation to be overseen in this way.
I believe I understand, sir. I won't disappoint you.
Report back once you've rendered whatever aid Carroll's requires. Keep her out.
Alright, so I got the codename Agent now. Agent Zelto. Agent Zelto! Yeah, that's okay, that works. Why not? Oh, whoops. Let me accept that. And seeing as my phone/timer is about to die, and we've reached about 20 minutes anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and speak to Carroll's, or Carl's, or whatever you want to call them. I guess they're called Carroll's, or he's called Carroll's. There's more than one? I didn't even know. He's called Carroll's. I'll just refer to him as Javis or something like that, or Javis, or whatever his last name's pronounced. I don't understand pronunciation sometimes, alright? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. As always, to be continued.